Hey everyone, welcome back. Well, based on true events, the film The Best of Enemies is a thought-provoking story that follows the friendship of civil rights activist Ann Atwater and white supremacist C.P. Ellis. Christine recently had a chance to speak with Ann Atwater's granddaughter and actress Taraji P. Henson about the upcoming feature. Take a look.
Ladies, thank you so much for being with us. I'm so excited to see this remarkable film. It is actually a remarkable true story about a very unlikely friendship relationship, of course, between civil rights activist Ann Atwater and white supremacist Claiborne Paul Ellis. Taraji, let's start with you. How did you discover the story?
Danny Strong, who was one of the co-creators and producers of Empire, gave me this script when we filmed the pilot of Empire. And you know, we couldn't make it happen. And then after the 2016 election, I noticed the climate change, the racial climate change, like drastically, like overnight. And so I called Danny and I was like, you know, we have to make this film. It's very important. I gave up my entire vacation, my hiatus, to do Proud Mary and this film.
Wow.
Because I felt like it was important.
Absolutely. And Anakia, what was it like watching your grandmother being portrayed on the big screen? That had to be so incredible for you and your family.
It was and is. I got to see it for the first time last week and just moved. Just to feel all the love in the building, meeting Taraji for the first time, and it's just amazing. And my grandmother would have been so proud to see it hit the screen. Uncle CP would have been proud of it too. His family was there, and it was good to see them and hug and love on them.
Yeah, you referred to him as Uncle CP, and so what was the relationship like? So really, does the family still keep in touch?
Yeah, the family still keeps in touch. My grandmother actually did the eulogy for when he passed away. When my grandmother passed away, Miss Vicky came to the house. It's a thing, I guess it might be a Southern thing. When a loved one passed away, you send like just everything that they could possibly need to their house. And so, no, nothing short of the next day after her, learning that my grandma had passed away, she showed up at the house with everything that I could think of, her and her, her children.
That's incredible.
So, yeah, it's good to still be connected.
And Taraji, getting back to your point about the state of affairs today, I'm sure at that moment when you said this, we have to tell this story, that you were thinking about the parallels then and now. We still have a lot of work to do.
We do. We do. And the only way it's going to get done is if we stop yelling at each other and we start listening to each other. And we need to listen for understanding. You know, we can disagree, but everyone needs to be heard, and everyone has a right to be heard.
And ultimately, how were Ann and CP able to put aside these differences and come together, as we so hope for, again, in this day and age?
They saw each other as humans.
Yeah.
You know? And brought up good points to him, like, you're poor, I'm poor. How do you think you're better than me?
Right.
If you're poor and I'm poor, we need to be fighting together.
Yes.
Not against each other. You know, so when they came to that understanding, that's when they were able to really make change.
And what do you both want?
Change within themselves.
Within themselves, absolutely. That's where it starts, let's face it. And what ultimately do you want our audiences to walk away from after viewing this movie?
Hopefully they walk away with a lot of hope, but I mean, the message is very clear. Love wins, it always does. You showed me one time in history where hate won. Right. Hate's objective is to destroy. So if hate ever wins, that's the end of humanity. We can't have that.
Amen. And how about for you, Kia, what do you think? What is the message that you want them to take away from this?
Definitely the message of love, and that the change, it's not something that stops. It's a continuous work. We have to continue to work on ourselves, and if we continue to work on ourselves, then we can continue to help our fellow brother, sister, our neighbors, and it all happens within. So we have to look at the enemy to tackle the enemy. So,
yes.
you know, love,
yes.
love will win, yeah.
I can't wait to see this and actually show it to my daughters as well. Thank you both for taking time out of your busy schedules to chat. Taraji, always been a big fan. Continued success to you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, thanks so much, ladies. Be sure to check out The Best of Enemies opening nationwide this Friday.